A very important date from The Memoirs of an Olive Tree by E.B. Vargas. I bet you circle your birthday on the calendar because it is a very special date just for you. Other dates are important to remember too. Maybe every year at Thanksgiving you visit your grandma and grandpa's house for dinner. Ollie, the olive tree, remembers a little white rabbit who wanted to keep a very important date. There are 6 days when you may work, but the 7th day is a day of Sabbath rest, a day of sacred assembly. Leviticus 23:3, NIV, Divine Appointments with the Lord.
Don't want to be late, don't want to be late. We've a very important date.
The white rabbit hippity-hopped down a little path. Through gold-rimmed spectacles he made frequent glances at his watch. Normally, Mr. Rabbit would stop and talk about the value of nuts with Mr. Squirrel. Mr. Squirrel's collection of nuts was beyond compare. Or he would help Mrs. Hedgehog prune her prize-winning garden. Indeed, he was very friendly and approachable to all whom he met. But today his face was a study of purpose. Today he wore his finest waistcoat, a bit tight at the buttons. Surely his round little tummy hadn't grown that much since last year.
Must have shrunk in the wash, he muttered.
"Mr. Rabbit! Mr. Rabbit!" called Mrs. Fluffytail. She was very important in the rabbit community. Why, she was in charge of no less than 10 committees, 2 every night. She took the weekends off, of course. "Mr. Rabbit," she repeated, "we will be ready to award you the blue ribbon for abundant bounding at the ceremony. You will be there to receive it today, won't you?" True, Mr. Rabbit could jump the highest and farthest of all the rabbits, but he was never one to brag. He was just thankful for his good health and often gave credit to King Lion's leadership and protection that gave him the chance for good health. Why, if it weren't for the king, who knew where the white rabbit would have ended up by now?
Thank you for the honor, Mrs. Fluffytail, but not today. We've a very important date to keep. Don't want to be late.
Mr. Rabbit continued hopping down the path. "Mr. Wabbit! Mr. Wabbit!" called Mr. Warthog. "It's just been reported that an army of mealyworms is headed toward your radish patch. Hurry now! You've got to save the radishes!" Mr. Rabbit paused. That radish patch was his labor of love. He shared it with Peter and other mischievous little bunnies who otherwise would have been tempted to venture into Mr. McGregor's garden.
Thank you for the warning, Mr. Warthog, but I've taken the proper precautions against trespassers, and if there's a breach in security, King Lion has promised to take care of it. But today I mustn't be late. We've a very important date."
Again he resumed his hopping. But Mr. Warthog just shook his head. "He still thinks King Lion is around to help? Poor Mr. Wabbit, such childlike faith."
"Come one, come all, free carrot cake, carrot fricassee, decadently glazed carrots, all you can eat at our carrot extravaganza," a voice called out.
All you can eat carrot cake? A rabbit's dream. But just then one of Mr. Rabbit's waistcoat buttons popped off.
"Oh my, oh my, oh my! Dry cleaning didn't cause shrinkage to my waistcoat. I must confess 'twas my past indulgences that brought on this squeeze. but I will be honoring my very important date now. I don't want to be late."
He hopped past alleys and back roads. He hopped past grand estates and fairgrounds. Finally, Mr. Rabbit arrived at his destination. My! But the land was a wonder to see. The blades of grass shone like emeralds. The red of the flowers glowed like rubies. A little stream running throughout sparkled like diamonds. And there he was, His Majesty King Lion, quietly waiting for his guests to arrive. A few were there already, but the king's eyes twinkled as he turned toward the White Rabbit.
"You are right on time, Mr. Rabbit. Welcome, my good and faithful servant. But where are Mrs. Fluffytail, Mr. Warthog, and the others I had invited?" King Lion asked.
"Well," Mr. Rabbit replied,
"Mr. Warthog still seems to be the worrywart he's always been, and Mrs. Fluffytail still appears to be pursuing the vain praises of others. But, King Lion,"
Mr. Rabbit's voice became quiet,
"I was very tempted by the free carrot extravaganza offered today."
"Nothing's free," laughed King Lion, poking Mr. Rabbit in his round little tummy, clearly the price the rabbit had paid for splurges in times gone by.
"But you're here at my party. Now enter into the festivities."
And what a party it was! Fresh sweet carrots, spicy radishes, lively music, and good company were enjoyed by all. Each of King Lion's guests benefited from honoring the king and spending time with him. Mr. Squirrel was there, learning the secrets of nut preservation. Mrs. Hedgehog was also there. She received incorruptible seed for her beautiful garden. Peter Rabbit and friends had made it too. It warmed the heart to see the younger generation being trained up in the way they should go. Their jumping skills would soon exceed those of Mr. Rabbit. They played and romped and laughed all night and into the next morning. Wouldn't you agree? It truly was a very important date to remember.